We are live with the Ask Jason Questions series, and I just got a notice that we have low internet connection, so I'm hoping this goes live. Thanks for joining us for the Ask Jason Questions series. What you can do is send a question to info@thriveal.com, and we're going to be able to answer that. We strategically answer a question about running a firm. And James has sent us a big old question, and we're going to have to chop this one up a little bit. But here's what James said. He said, what's the best method to find those in the construction industry that are between 2 million and 40 million in sales, 7 to 49 employee size? Trying to be a part-time CFO in this market, and the owners and CEOs tend to not go to chamber events or networking, and that makes sense. That's a big question, James, so we'll try to tackle that. But you know what I wanted to do first is tell you that we're pumped. Bill.com is a sponsor of our Facebook Ask Jason Question series. Bill.com is a platform we've been using in our own firm for many, many years for the AP and AR, for our own firm, for our clients. I don't know how many years. But what's sweet, if you go to this link, they built out an accountant resource center. And there's all kind of stuff to set up Bill.com for your clients. Well, if you go there and actually go to setting up new clients, there's a section on there called setting up new clients. There's an onboard checklist we've built with them, our firm, and how we onboard people into the Bill.com platform. And of course, we're a virtual firm, so we have to use a platform like Bill.com. Or we can't do controllership work for our virtual clients where we manage all the paper, the payment, the invoicing, the AP, the whole shoot and match. So Bill.com, thanks for sponsoring the Ask Jason Question series. So let's jump back to our question from James. He said, what is the best method to find clients in a construction industry, 2 to 40 million and 7 to 49 in employee size? And so if you're looking for clients, one thing that really helps is to narrow your market. So that's a term of positioning. You want to position yourself well, and one way to position yourself with an ideal market is to narrow it a little bit. So James, first thing I would say is this is a pretty broad area. Now it is a construction industry. That's a vertical. So it is a vertical, but 2 million to 40 million is really wide. And you're right. Some of the owners and CEOs probably don't go to chamber events or networking, but I would say probably the construction owners on the early end, the 2 million of that revenue, you can probably get more access to them than you can those on the 40 million. So those on the 40 million side probably have operational leaders that are running that construction industry. So your target's probably not the CEO or the owner at some point, right? At some size, your target is that business operations person internally. So you want to ask yourself, where do they go? And probably larger construction industry businesses, they're probably going to some type of trade shows, some kind of industry conference. So the conferences, which is going to cost more money, is probably the place to head towards to do that and find them. And then those on the smaller end, those boutique type construction businesses, whether it be residential that are building 20 homes a year, high-end crafted homes, maybe you can get access to them more locally. So probably speaking to these groups would do it, but it is hard when they don't come to the local chambers and networking events. So, but you can't wait on them to come to you, right? You have to go out to them. So if you hit the bigger ones, you may even have to purchase a list. There are lists you can buy where you can start marketing to them directly. One thing we do for our industry is we create events, right? We create events where we teach them, and we have people come to those events. We're in the middle of a lunch and learn event over a 4-month period right now that we're doing in our own firm. And that attracts just a handful, 3 to 4 at a time, and we get face-to-face, one-on-one time. And that's the way we network. That is that hand-to-hand combat of networking. So James, that's a lot of ideas. I hope that works. But if you're looking for trying to break into an industry, you do have to narrow just a little bit so you can start saying where do they go. So that's it. So thank you so much for joining us for the Ask Jason Question series. Bill.com, thank you for sponsoring the Ask Jason Question series and for being an awesome platform. You want to check out their platform. They've done a lot to update the user interface to make it just a tighter design, easier to find buttons. They've done a full upgrade and overhaul of their product, and it's sweet. Of course, international payments, there's a lot going on with Bill.com, so thanks for rocking it, Bill.com. So, all right, thank you for joining us for the Ask Jason question series. Just remember to join us every Monday at 2 p.m. We'll see you. Take care.